Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing well. So, uh, this is today's question and answer session. If you have any questions or blockers, you can raise your hands and ask. We will get started. So anything on the challenge document or on the data you have been working on, if you have any um, challenge or if you need any explanation, please raise your hand and ask. So anyone, is everyone doing good? No blockers, no challenge on the tasks. So is everything clear? No questions? Okay, have everyone here submitted their entrance admissions? If you're not able to talk, you can just write it on the chat. Have you submitted your entrance admissions and it was it clear, everything? Since this is more an interactive session, you have to be participating. Okay. Mogasa, you said, can you give us how to interpret the financial news data and the election of statistical methods?
Mombasa, can you elaborate? Can open your mouth? What do you mean interpret financial news data? So the task is to do like if given a financial news data with a headline, with a stock like the tickers, the stock market abbreviations. So like you will do a sentiment analysis on the headlines for all of it, or you could filter out the ones you need. You've given like 6 company ticker style, so you can also filter that out, and you can use only that data for your correlation analysis if you want, or if you are like doing it all, you can also do a sentiment analysis for all the rows without filtering the company name. But yeah, you could also like filter the company name with the 6 ones to a correlation with matching the timestamp with the stock market data. So we have given you the data from like 2009 to 2023. So you can align the dates with the company timestamp. So did I answer your question or? Okay. Thank you, Mubasa.
Rahil also said, I submitted the entry, but continuously I'm challenged when I try to open the notebook while navigating from the VS. Rahil, check if the notebook is running automatically, like when you open the notebook, if your auto run is enabled. Are you running from Visual Studio or Jupyter Notebook? Which one are you using? Okay, Rahil, are you there? You are using Visual Studio. So sometimes when the data is heavy, because the data is large, complex, it might fail when you run it. Or try using maybe Google Colab if it's with your computational power. Maybe try that, and if it's getting an error, you can contact us one-to-one. We'll see your screen, and we'll try to solve it. Try running on Google Colab, and let's know the response. Okay, Faisal, I think okay, Abbas, you can.
ሰላም ናችሁ? እንዴት ነው?
አለን ሰላም ነው።
እንትን የተሰጠን የአፕል ሚዲያ ወደ 6 አካባቢ እንትኖች አሉ፣ ስቶክ ማርኬቶች አሉ እና እያንዳንዱ ነው የምንሰራው ወይስ አንዱን ከሰራን ይበቃናል? ወይ ለአፕል ከሰራን ወይስ ለሁሉ ለስድስቱ እያንዳንዱ መስራት አለብን?
Okay, Abbas. So what you're going to do is like you've given the 6 stickers, right? So if you have done the one, it's almost identical for the rest of them. So create a modular function to do for all of them. So you can call it for every ticker, and it will loop it will loop through the 6 tickers. Or you can also find your method, but this is the best method you can do. So we need you to do all the tickers calculation, the indicators calculation using Talib, so you can see and understand all the company's data. So you need to do all 6. Abbas, did I answer your question? Or?
Okay, thank you, Abbas. Faisal said, okay, do I have to use a notebook for a day? I need less because I did it in scripts with PY extension, so I didn't change it. Yeah, Faisal, you have to work on the notebook for the EDA because there are visualizations and we need to see it, like your analysis on your notebook. But also you have to work on the scripts for the modularization. It's one of the tasks, so you have to do those. Okay, thank you, Faisal. Mobasa, about the task 2 assignment, we are told to use additional finance data. Are we supposed to use all of the Y finance data? No, it's already provided. You don't need to use additional data. The additional data we need, that the data we have provided for you.
So it's like there is financial news data, and also the Y Finance downloaded data on the shared drive. So you could use that. You don't need to download any Y Finance data. So for this project, that's enough. For your experiment, you can download and use the API to to experiment and to see how that's downloaded. But for this project, we already given you the data. Yes, all of them. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Monkasa. I think you get your question answered. Okay, any other question? Anything unclear for you or you need more elaboration, just let us know.
Abbas, you said your voice is not clear. So is there anything specific you want me to repeat or just in a comment?
አይ ስታወራ ድምፅህ ጥርት ብሎ አይሰማኝም። እዛ ነው ፊክስ ያደረኩት።
Okay. Thank you. So, anyone? Is there any question, any blockers you have? You're welcome. Or if you want to share like any blockage you had and solve them, so other students can learn from your troubleshooting or your mistakes, so you can save time. You can help each other. So the floor is yours.
So if you don't have any questions, we will end our session here. Thank you so much for participating. And if you have any questions, you can further address us on Slack. Okay. Abbas, you can.
ኳንቲቲቭ አናሊሲስ እንሰራ ማለት ነው።
Okay. ይሰማል ነው
አባ
ይሰማል።
ባለፈው እናንተ ዴሞ ላይ ስታሳዩ ኤስኤምኤ 20 እና ኤስኤምኤ 50 ይወስዳል ታይም ፒሪዱን 20 እና 50 ሲሆን ማለት ነው።
አዎ
ይሄ ምንድን ነው? ስታንዳርድ ነው ወይስ እኔ ለምሳሌ ታይም ፒሪዱን 10 ወይ ሌላ ቁጥር መውሰድ አልችልም ወይስ ይሄ ስታንዳርድ ነው?
Okay, so it's just a point like we could use like a 20 and 50. 20 is for like a short term indications and 50 is for a longer term. So you could use any numbers you want. You can experiment. So the numbers are just for you to identify like a longer term change or a shorter term change. So if you use the same 20, it will show you like the recent data. So when you calculate the SMA 50, it will calculate the longer 50 back data. So it will be more weight on the longer data. But if you use like SMA 20, it will give you more recent change data. So it's your, you can choose whatever you want. But yeah, that's just a point for you to take. So experiment on the numbers as you want.
Okay, thank you, Philemon. Anyone with another question? Okay, then we will end our session here. Thank you for joining everyone.